everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here on No Man's Land for a challenge here that was created by Farmer Envoy. Now, we are now into December. I almost gave up with this challenge. Wasn't making money at all. Just basically had Steve at the sawmill here just selling everything off. So I wasn't making much money, and now I'm doing planks. Was really struggling since starting. No Man's Land is a hard place to start getting the cash flowing. Especially when you're starting out with nothing and the economy is on hard. So, being me, out in the middle of nowhere, hearing noises in the middle of the night, I kind of had a 5-year-old temper tantrum about a month or so ago back, and Steve, he came to visit me, and well, this is what he had to say. I don't think I could do this much longer. 4 grand into debt, that's... I don't know if I can carry on with this. This is so tough. Really tough. Really don't know what to do. Nothing's flowing, nothing's coming in. I don't want to leave. I really enjoy the place, but I don't know what to do anymore. Oh, hold on guys. I knock at the door. I wonder who that could be. Oh, hey Steve. Come on in. What can I do for you, Steve? Hello, Willie. I was just taking a stroll along the road here, and I thought I'd pop in and say hello. Oh, very nice of you to pop in. Is there something I can help you with at all? Well, I was just thinking. Last night my conscience got the better of me, and I was thinking, how could I help Farmer Willie get some extra income and just help him establish his farm a bit better? And then I had an idea. Okay, what is your idea? Well, I was thinking, If you give me the wood and I make the planks, if you could find a way to transport them to the shop, you would make a good profit. That in turn would help you get some income to help you build your farm. And I'm sure that, you know, if I fell on hard times, you would help me too. Well, I certainly would, Steve. That's a very generous thought of you to think of doing that for me. Oh, not at all, Willie, not at all. It's just I don't want you to leave. The last person that came here, they said the same thing, that they were struggling and they couldn't cope, and I don't want to see this farmland go into rack and ruin. We'd all be out of business. We want to take more people in to, you know, more productions and more selling, and you know, we want to make a big community out of it. So if you're happy with going with the idea of you selling the planks, if you could find a way to load them onto a trailer or something and then take them to the shop, and we can take it from there. Well, you know what, Steve, I'll go with that idea. That is an absolute fantastic idea. I will go and speak to Samantha and see if there's something we can do. Maybe I can lease a couple of items, or I'll speak to her. I'll speak to her. Yes, okay, Farmer Willie. I do hope to see you around soon. But for now, I shall get going back to the sawmill. No problem, Steve. You have a lovely day, Steve, and I shall see you soon. Yes, goodbye, Farmer Willie, and have a lovely day. Bye, Steve. And that, my friends, is how I've ended up here at this point in time. So I managed to speak to Samantha I managed to get some income, and yes, I managed to load or lease a couple of items. So I've managed to get the telehandler, which is on lease at the moment, and I got myself a trailer. So I did a couple of trips down to the shop, and I have actually managed to get myself something for the farm. But you'll notice as well that my truck is lovely and shiny and looking like new, because I've had it repaired. Still the same hours on it, so it's exactly the same truck. There's nothing different, just that it's had a nice new coat of paint, and it's been repaired and filled with gas. So at the moment I am very happy, and I hope you guys will be too, knowing that I will be staying here on no man's land. So what we're going to do is we are going to start unloading these pallets from Steve, and we're going to get them sold at the shop, and we're going to make some money, and I will show you in a little while what we've got at the farm, because we've got something new going on, because I want to get some money together to purchase a new piece of equipment that will hopefully help us with some extra income. But I did kind of mess up a couple of times when I was trying to figure out what to use for these pallets. We'll go into the shop a minute and I will show you where we were. I think we were in front loaders, and it was this one, I think. Was it this one? Yes, and if you'll notice right underneath the front there, between the two wheels, you'll see that it's got a bit of a gap. Now it's kind of swivels. I didn't like that one, so I ended up leasing that, having to return that. Then I made the mistake of leasing this one, which I didn't actually pay attention to, and it does the same thing in the middle, and I could not control it for the life of me, so ended up just going for this one. So let's get these. I think I've got quite a few of these pallets, but yeah, the logging side of things is going really well. I think it was 9,000 litres of logs. Also getting sawdust out of this as well, so that's always a bonus. Not getting too much for the sawdust, obviously, but getting something out of it. Something to help. But yeah, I was so delighted when, you know, when Steve had actually suggested doing that, because I was starting to lose faith in myself, being out in the middle of nowhere. And yes, you probably heard, if I'd mentioned it, that I was starting to hear weird noises at night. It wasn't sounding like any animal I've ever heard of before. It was, to me, it was sounding more like some sort of beast, like what they call a Bigfoot, Yeti, Sasquatch, and it was quite daunting. It was very daunting, and it happened one night when I was actually walking back to the farm, and yeah, I've never ever been so scared in my life. It was very scary. So yeah, that kind of was the first thing to start putting me off. A couple more pallets here to do, and then we'll get them off to the shop and see what we get for them. Don't think we get much for them now at the moment, but let's have a wee meander here. Where are we? We're wrong one. Right, let's have a look at the plank situation. Yeah, it's gone down, and it's going to go down even further, but we'll get something out of it at least. Oh. kind of difficult at the moment trying to get straight onto these pallets in the middle with this tree in the way, and it's just off the borderline, so I can't cut it down. So hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everyone had a great Christmas. I hope everybody got what they wanted for Christmas. See if I can get this on here like that. Perfect. So I'm glad that, yeah, I'm really glad that Steve persuaded me to stay. I told him I didn't want to leave anyway, but it's just one of these things that it's just so hard to, you know, when you start with basically nothing except a rundown truck and a chainsaw, and it's very, very tough. But we'll get there now, hopefully, with Steve's help and Samantha's help. Hopefully we'll be able to form an alliance, so to speak. The only problem is the truck does not hitch to this, so I've got to use the telehandler to do it. So hopefully you'll bear with me, guys. Excellent. Right, let's go and sell these. We're not going to get too much for it, but we'll get something at least. And then once we've done this, we will take a stroll down to the farm, and I'll show you exactly what I bought and what next piece of equipment I'm hoping to buy. And once Samantha tells me that she can get it in for me, because I did speak to her about it. They did have some of the equipment I wanted, but she did say if I hold on for an extra month, which is pretty much now because it was the beginning of November when I spoke to her, well, when I spoke to her about it, I've been in and out so far since, but I spoke to her about it beginning of November, and she told me that they could hopefully be having another delivery of a different type of vehicle coming in, or piece of equipment that might actually please me. So that'd be nice. So we are just short of what I'm expecting to pay for this piece of equipment. So we'll go back down to the sawmill and see how much wood we have, and then we'll take the truck back up to the farm. I could potentially take this up to the farm to lift the heavier logs, but I think I'll just do it by hand with the truck at the moment. If I'm going to do the logging part of it, I'll rather buy a excuse me, buy a tractor and get the log wagon, or log trailer should I say. So we'll park this here like so, put that there, perfect. And we'll just back this up beside the trailer just now, and then we shall go and take a trip up to the farm, and you'll probably see it before we even get there, so but if you don't and you miss it, then shame on you. Right, let's go and have a meander up at the farm and see what's going on. So the rules set out for this challenge are not difficult by any stretch of the imagination, but it's the case of it's perseverance. You've got to really, really put the effort in to do this. There's no money cheats allowed, absolutely none whatsoever. Extra income is allowed with certain, certain buildings and stuff, but the rules are set there. So, and here we go, guys. Look at this, what I managed to get for myself. It's a damn greenhouse. It's a greenhouse, guys. Yes, got myself a greenhouse. So there's nothing happening at the moment, obviously. So as you can imagine, the next piece of equipment I'm wanting to get is a water trailer, because I have free water. And what's better than free water? So this is going absolutely brilliantly, guys. I am so delighted with the whole way things are going now. I just need to try and get a tree stump grinder, get rid of these tree stumps. I did notice a couple of these tree stumps were glitching. This one I think was one of them, or was it that one? One of them was anyway, but I've cut quite a few down. But it had some sort of glitch where it was like the stump was stretched all the way out to about here. So yeah, that was quite a interesting thing to see. So at the moment I've got 7,500, and let's see if there's anything. No, there's nothing in the used vehicle section. Okay, so it's in animals, and this is it here. 8,000 for this, 6,056 litres. So I want to be a good bit over that, because obviously with the loan interest and stuff like that, so we're going to cut down some more trees, I think. So I might let's see how this goes. I might jump cut this actually, guys, so I'll get some more trees down to get planks done. Let's actually have a look and see what we're doing. Where are we now? What am I looking for, guys? I'm looking for it did tell. Oh, it's down here. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. So we've got 9,691 litres, 416 litres of planks and going up. Wood chips I've got just as being sold. Might actually change that, because we might. I'll leave that just now actually on selling. So the greenhouse is going to be on lettuces. So what I'll do is I'll cut down a few more trees, get this loaded up and see what we get out of it, and I will catch up with you guys in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. So we're heading back down to the sawmill. It's the first load of logs cut that I've got for Steve. So I hope that everybody's happy that I've decided to stay in no man's land and give this continue with our adventure here. Looking forward to working alongside Steve. He said that he would be able to help me later on with some more income if required, so it'd be interesting to see what that income is. But for now I know that the planks, possibly once we're able to get another trailer, possibly I could pick up the sawdust and possibly sell that. I don't know if sawdust actually sells well, but there's 12,000 litres now sitting in there. Excuse me. So yeah, I am absolutely delighted with the way things are going. A much happier person now, I would say. If it hadn't have been for Steve actually coming and speaking to me like that, I probably would have just walked out the gate and never looked back. But yeah, I had a lot of plans when I came here, and I still have a lot of plans now that I am officially a resident here at No Man's Land. So we just need to now think about getting some more production done, get some money together. Hopefully we'll get a decent tractor on the second-hand market by that point, and get the tractor bought and start thinking about the equipment side of things. First thing I want to really do is get all the grass done. A lot of grass up the back there and across there. We'll get this field which was potatoes. Oh, this guy, the person that was here before me was obviously planning to be a potato farmer. So that's going to be interesting. Oh yeah, I got this as well. I managed to buy a pressure washer. Get to wash my equipment. The pickup was looking very, very dirty. So yeah, it'll be interesting to start getting some of my products going and getting them stored in here for the better prices on the market. So I assume that the last owner here did not stay very long. That must have been his first crop, because there's absolutely nothing in the silo. It's completely empty. So assuming that he just decided to do this and then decided that he didn't want to do it. Probably saw that hot air balloon and thought, you know what, my adventures are in the sky. That's where they should be. Maybe that is him watching over me. So yeah, as I was saying, everything is going absolutely brilliantly now. So 7,500 and odd, almost 7,600. Very, very happy with the outcome here. So yeah, I'm going to get more logging done. Hopefully we'll get some pallets soon, and we'll see what happens after that. So what I'll probably do is get some more logs done, and see what happens from there, guys. See you soon. Hello everybody and welcome back. So I got another load down to Steve. That's taken the total up to 15,000 litres. I just wanted to give a quick run through of my plan for this, for the next, well, my next game plan of what I'd like to do. But there's a lot of grass here, and I've got to bring up the map a wee bit here. So we've got quite a bit of grass growing around here. Our border line is somewhere probably around here. And it runs all the way down, and then we've got a road coming down here which is quite faint at the moment, so it should be around about, once I've cut the grass we'll see it a bit better, but I think it runs through here somewhere down here. So we've got some grass over this side too, all the way down there, quite some distance. So we've got a lot of grass, and then when we do get to it, on this section here with this hill, I'll probably planning on putting a field in here, a nice large field in here. It's going to be a nice hilly one, and then we can put something in here. There'll be something going into that little field over there. So we've got plenty of woodland here to get rid of as well, so we could potentially put some buildings in here as well. On that side I might just keep that as being grass. At the moment I'm running, I think it's 3-day seasons I'm running. Yeah, I'm running no seasonal growth, but I'm running 3-day seasons. As you can see, the economy's on hard. Crop destruction's on, plowing's on, fieldstones, lime, weeds, everything is on, and the rest of the preferences are pretty much for myself. I've taken any workers that I do hire, I've taken those options off, so I've got to go and get all the stuff myself. Fuel usage on high. See, I was looking. It was quite funny. I was actually looking in here, and I was like, "Oh man, no seasonal growth. So why can't I change the speed that the plants grow?" But I can't seem to find that on here. I don't think they have that option here. I don't think they have it. I think it's only in 2019 they actually have it. So yeah, I was a bit. Like, I was looking through both of these menus, making sure I wasn't going blind or something I wasn't seeing. So time scale, the time dilation is my choice. I can have it any setting I want. If I want to fast forward a bit just to get some planks made up quickly, or I mean, with FS22 you don't even need to get to the night time to go and sleep, but I'm not going to start sleeping at 25 to 2 in the afternoon just to get some income going. So I want to take it steady on this. I want to try and do it as almost realistically as possible. So that's the plan. Field over the back behind me there, after all the grass has been cut, and hopefully I can get it baled into silage bales, get that sold at the shop. Hopefully get plenty income or cash flowing, and start getting the equipment to do the fields. So my first aim is to get the greenhouse going, and if all goes well I could potentially get a second one beside it, but the pallets are obviously, we can't lift them by hand now after the update, so now I have to do all that by telehandler or front loader on a tractor. So until I get a front loader tractor, I'll just use the wheel loader and keep that leased out. So what I'm going to do with this just now, because we could get close to doing this, is put them on and get them onto storing. So how are we getting on for the planks? 758 litres. We'll jump across to the, we haven't got it in yet, so time hasn't passed enough to get that. So yeah, that's the game plan, guys. You know, this video is not going to be long. I'm trying to do it where I can just jump cut. I don't want to do too many time lapses. It can be quite a bit of a hindrance, especially without having a laptop at the moment, to go through everything for music and stuff like that. So once I get the laptop, I'll probably go back on to doing some time lapses now and again. But if you're happy with the jump cuts, then let me know in the comment section below. Drop me a nice like, and let me know what you think of the plan so far, or the idea I have. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit that notification bell to be notified of my next uploads. So I'm going to leave it here, guys, and get some more work done, and hopefully next time I see you we'll be a bit further on. And you take care of yourselves, guys. Bye for now.